Hello, I'm Bubbleman Takia. We're going to try another one of my free game claims. Oh, I did not mute my thing when I did my microphone test. I was doing my microphone test to make sure my mic worked and forgot to remute. And then when I went over there to mute it, it somehow wasn't showing me a mute button. Awesome. Okay. Yes. I claimed as one of my many free game claims that I've got a backlog of, I claimed Bear and Breakfast. I know a lot of people really like this game. The thing is, when it's one that I know is really popular, I worry and I feel bad if I don't really like it. Things like Spiritfarer and Stardew Valley, I know you're supposed, especially people like me, we're supposed to love it. And I'm either not interested, or like when I tried the Spiritfarer demo, I'm like, this is just nothing but meh to me. And it really looked like the kind of thing I could like, and I didn't, and I couldn't. And I feel like something's wrong with me because of that, because I know everybody loves Spiritfarer and you're supposed to love Spiritfarer. But so this is I know quite popular. I'm not going into it negatively, but I'm just preparing myself to not like it. Which is negative, isn't it? I'm just preparing myself, because when it's something I really build up and then it turns out to be a Spiritfarer experience, I'm really disappointed and kind of bummed. So if I'm braced for it to be a Spiritfarer kind of thing for me, then I don't end up finishing the stream on a real downer. I looked up, is it better with controller or with mouse? And I think maybe it's going to be better with mouse, so we'll try that. But yeah, how you doing? Guinea pigs were out and about. Oh, you can see Rogue. Rogue's at her pellet bowl. She's having some pellets and she's a happy girl. They've got their nice cool packs from the freezer to lay on if they get too hot. Fans are on. We're all go. Let's find out. Is the transition going to happen? There we go. Let's find out. Why is it black? Why is it I can see my mouse. Is it supposed to be? Okay. So I'm just quickly gonna restart that. That's weird. It wasn't a blank screen before I went over to me here. Okay, you seeing this? You seeing this? Okay. We're here. That was weird. Okay. Why have you got Christmas decorations up? Have I accidentally played a Christmas game in August? Am I accidentally playing a Christmas game in August? Okay. Temperature Celsius. Yes, I understand that. Audio. I think it's a little quiet, isn't it? Is that better? Is that better? Have I just drowned myself out? Voice. Is that an actual voice acting, or is that noise? I'll leave that for now. Okay. can't ever fall asleep on time? The transition scenes go by really quickly, don't they? I'm going to be so tired tomorrow. Mom's going to kill me. Hank's hands got very cold all of a sudden. His forehead felt heavy with a crushing pressure. A dark figure with glowing eyes stared from far away. Weathered stones and dry wood surrounded it. Suddenly, a blinding jolt of lightning illuminated the sky. Thunder cracked. Thunder cracked is on the loose. A shriek pierced through the air. There was no one there. Everything fell dark and silent again except for the rain. Forget I've said anything. Sleep is overrated. Hello, bear! That was freaky. I can't move. Oh no! Do not. Don't what? See? Because that's already happening. Move. Can't do that either. WASD to move around. See, that's what I don't like. That's why I prefer controllers. Can I not? Can I use a mouse? Okay. Well, that's convenient. Find. You mean like introspection thing? Sleep. Yeah, sure. I'll just take a nap in the deathbed. E to interact. Don't. You're not great at making your mind up. Wake. That's it. No more dumplings before bed. For the third time, Hank! Uh-oh, better see what's up. Okay, so you got out without me doing anything. Achievement unlocked. Sleep is overrated. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, there's a door there. Yeah, this is why I like controllers. That's pissing me off. Okay. No. I'm up. Well, aren't you a bag of bones? Good to see hibernation hasn't kicked in yet. You can't call it that every time I get a little extra sleep. Besides what? I had a hard time sleeping. Too many thoughts. Well, that runs in the family. Have you tried thinking less? Gee, thanks, Mom. No, Where's Annie? Oh, in her room with Will, probably. Should I go wake him up? Alright, honey. Okay. Who are you? Good! Get out. Morning! Out. That's not very good morning of you. There's nothing good about being up this early. I don't smell any reasons to be up yet. What do you mean? I could smell him a mile away. Delightful, both of you. What's on the docket today, boss? Digging a new hole next to the other holes? Actually, Mom said she might let us cross the creek today and check under the bushes for mushrooms. What'd I tell you? I live for the hunt. How come we never get to do fun stuff anymore? Like a good old visit to the dumpster. We're not allowed past the fence anymore. Besides, there hasn't been any new garbage for months. Well, we won't find any garbage or shroomies in here. Let's go already. You're on his side now? It's morning, we're up. Let's do stuff. They warned me betrayal never comes from your enemies. Okay. Hank, kids, over here. Get your digging claws ready. Here it comes. Coming. We'll stay up all night watching movies again. Something about a dog named Marley. Dunno, I fell asleep halfway through. Walk around, interact with things and pick up items in your inventory. Odd looking fella. Hey, Ma. Morning, kids. Morning, Mrs. M. Ma'am. Did you sleep all right? As good as ever. Good enough. Whatever that means. Good. Today is a very special day. I need you to go on the hunt. All right, point me to the hole. To Black Moss. What? What? ... I know I said no going past the fence, but you've all been good and I need your help. Ah! The bush around the tombstone is getting a little thick and the flowers aren't in bloom anymore. So I'll need you to find me a bundle of alligator weed. I can't believe we get to leave this stinking place. I mean, adventure! Adventure! Anyway, Hank, you're in charge of this operation. Here is what I'm looking for. In fact, take the whole notebook if you don't forget. Notebook. Don't lose it again. I won't. He will. He will. Alright, you three, and remember, you're getting that bundle and straight back. Not one step further than the swamp. Yes, Ma. Okay. I'm really not enjoying the yeah, I'm really not enjoying WASD for movement. I can't enjoy that. I find it so uncomfortable. Can't read what it says. Okay. Okay, so that's the same. Down the Black Moss hole. Through the thicket. Well, I was moving around just now, now I'm not. Okay, so I can't get out of this. I can't get out of, I couldn't get out of the bar on the bottom for some reason. Logger's tools. Okay. I'm exploring. Okay, I did go the right way. Three friends found themselves farther than they'd ever gone before. Past the soothing meadows and quiet streams of the thicket. Margaret wouldn't know, but this was not exactly their first adventure. Annie the Carillion dog, brave but clumsy. Will the poor Will, grumpy on the outside but surprisingly even more so on the inside. And Hank the brown bear, cheerful and curious. Maybe a little concerned about the promise he'd made back home. No, Mum, I'm definitely not going to wander too far in an adventurous fashion. I promise. Travelling. Alright, gang, spread out! Okay, find some alligator weed for Margaret. The reason all the jokes about Monday are so terrible is because people only think them up on a Monday. Tire screech. What in the what? I heard it too. We'd better go. But we haven't found the thing for your mum yet. I'm with Hank. Let's see where that sound came from. That's not what I meant. We're going back. You know what? I bet it's a brand new garbage truck. Don't care. Mum said straight back. Let's go. She also said get some gator weed and we haven't found any yet. Maybe there's some in that truck. No, come back! Oh, what's that? That's one big rock. In this washing machine. Can I not? Go the long way around. Seriously? That does not look like water, that just looks like ground. Okay. Timber Crossing. Bon voyage. Luxurious outhouse. Okay. Come on, road again. Oh. I got valuables. The reason all the jokes about... Okay, so you just got the same dialogue over and over again. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. Strange Shark had a shiny, bouncy exterior and wore cool sunglasses. A little grey speaker box was strapped to his neck, blurting out nonsense. It reminded Hank of Will's TV. Next to it, a little car had a big advert for something called Bon Voyage. Nothing weird about it at all. Hello? Be part of the next exciting experience, enticing escape, electrifying enterprise. Is someone in there? You there, fine gentleman in the orange coat. I am pretty gentle. How would you like to own the next minor share in the next major maneuver? Well, I'm not into anything major, but I do like sharing. And I must reiterate, the share is very minor. What do we get to share again? Very, very minor. How exactly are you talking? Bon Voyage is a multinational, multi-layered, multi-your-friend corporation. With the offering secured touristy adjacent goods and services in exchange for valuable personal collateral. You lost me. Don't think you ever had me to begin with. Just bring your old, useless, priceless family jewellery or expensive heirloom of choice and we'll give you a 1 to 3 day all-inclusive voucher for the vacation of a lifetime. Sorry buddy, I don't have anything expensive or a heirloom. Bon Voyage is also on the lookout for brand new ventures and locations. Why does he keep saying it like that? For its millions of customers all around the valley. We will take any location or premises, no matter how run down or decrepit, to offer our very human patrons the holidays they deserve. Wait, for humans to live here? I don't think anyone wants to live here, they're just tourists. I've seen this before. The humans wander around where Shark Boy tells them, then they stare at the trees and try and forget whatever they're running from. I read it in a magazine. Humans are whack. If you or a friend would like to offer your home or house to become Bon Voyage premium premises by restoring, repairing, redecorating and bringing it up to minimum standard, which frankly no one enforces, and drastically, barely, alter your monthly income, simply press the green button under my gullet and representatives will get in touch. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what he just said. If I heard that shark right, I'm pretty sure it wants to give us money. Human grade, primo quality, shiny money. All I heard was that humans are coming back. Well, the money has to get here somehow. Humans. I've barely seen one in months. And that's more than enough. Hello, don't you see what this means? With your oddly alarming strength, my foolproof understanding of all things, and Spoilsport's cheerful attitude, I am cheerful. I don't care for them, that's all. We stand to make a boatload of cash. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what you just said. Human, back, money, give, good. I'm going to be honest, it is anything other than good. Look, just go tell the shark we're in. We'll just use any broken down shed. They're all abandoned anyway. I'll open this, yeah. All it's missing is a picnic basket. You can go quite far. Do I have to agree to something that I don't know about? Crafting table. Take all. What's that? I got stuff! Okay, so I've cleaned this place out. What are you? Bus station. Okay. Oh, so everything I'm picking up, I can invest into stuff. I'm understanding now. Okay. I'm just being contrary. So we can't leave. We have to. Oh. I'm just being contrary and seeing if I can go back to my mum's house. And tell her I've been propositioned. Hello? Tony! If a tree falls in the wood, does it make a sound? Yes, it does, and I always recommend lumbar support for serious injuries. You watch me get lost. I'm getting wood. Getting wood and getting lost. I'll pretend this light on enough for him, whether he wants me to or not. Mushrooms. What's that? Okay, I'm on the edge of that map. standing on something, but I can't see because of that thing. The show tutorial thing. Okay, there we go. To Dark Grove. I'm stuck. There we go. So it won't let me leave. Okay. It won't let me leave. I go up these stairs. Oh look! Look where I am. Look where I am. Sabine! The woods are peaceful and quiet these days. A little too quiet. So she's not freaked out by there being a bear here. They seem to be very, oh my god, human beings! And then there's one right there and she's like, bear! Here's my dialogue. Oh. Biggest crack I've ever seen. Okay, so we're going back. I was just doing a test of free will to see if I had any, and I don't. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. I have a choice, but let's do it. Hello again. Congratulations, you've been automatically entered into standard, legally binding agreement. By using your fingerprint identification data from the local police department. But surely it's null and void if it's a child, right? Welcome to the family, error unknown pattern. Name suits you. You are now contractually obliged to provide your premium property details within the next 3 business days. Simply press the green button under my gullet when the premises are ready to accept our first guest. Alright, who knows anything about human houses? Well, I used to look at the pictures of houses in the magazines we found. Could the humans maybe just live under the bus? No, I don't think that cuts it. They're fragile and get scared easily. Sounds familiar. I think I know a thing or two about making a place cozy, and I do not get scared that easily. Yeah, but I think we need help too. We should go find Tony. I really don't think we should bother him. He won't mind. Besides, I think he'll enjoy the company. I don't even know where he is these days. I have just spoken to him, right? I doubt he ever left Sawdust. Go see if you can sniff him out and tell him we need his master woodwork skills. That'll get him going. Well, you strike me as a real leave the gun, take the cannoli kind of a guy. Well, I have left myself having to do the thing I just did. There's my curiosity coming up to bite me. Hello. I just spoke to you! My god, a bear! It's just me, sir. Hang from the thicket. Oh goodness, you can talk? I'm just yanking your tail, boy. How's your mother? She's great. Listen, I wanted to ask if you could help us. We've got a... Help? Why didn't you say so? What do you need? A stack of birch? Well, actually, my friends and I were wondering. An oak spoon? Oh, I think Margaret would love that. Has anyone taught you how to saw yet? No, there's a shark in Timber Crossing. Oh, a redwood plaque for your fish. He says he's bringing humans to the valley. Oh, well, we haven't seen those in a while, have we? What could I possibly have to do with that? How much do you know about building things? For humans, I mean. Well, as you of course know, everything people make is perfect. When I took over the mill here, I found all these papers and schematics. It felt like stumbling upon artifacts. Never thought wood could take so many shapes. Look here. Elaborate contours, knotty frames, perfect angles. Clearly only an incredible being could come up with all of this. Whoa. Can you make all of that? Oh, anyone can. It's quite simple once you figure out how to read all these things. Would you like me to teach you? Yes. Well, I was hoping you could fix us up this old shack in Timber Crossing. Oh, how wonderful. I'll need my back saw and mallet and ladder. Oh, and a couple of stacks of pine. Fetch those for me, will you? The bright yellow ones. They're all yellow. Okay. So I've got the planks for him already. So did you find all the wood? I got it here. Yep, got it right here. Grand, perfect. You're doing such a great job. Thanks, I just picked it up off the ground. Amazing! Now I'm headed to Timber Crossing. I'll see you there. Can I not walk with you? Why do you have to leave me behind? Why do you have to leave me behind? We could have walked together. It would have been like social and stuff. Where'd the others go? Is this thing broken? Hello, can anyone hear me? Oh, so we're meeting you here. Can I pick this up? Yes. Yes, all of this is wonderful. And we're going to use this old shed. Haven't seen a human claim it in years. Oh yes, this will do nicely. Look who decided to finally show up. As I was telling your friend here, the wood you bought ought to be enough. I'll get started on this. First you have to clean up the shed of all the garbage. I think I can do that. I also think I've already done that. I did, yeah. I am efficient. I preempted you. Did you clean up the shed? I did. Yep. Great. Now we have to use this old workbench. The what? Well, you can't hammer a nail in thin air. You need some place to make it work. The table next to the tree, Hank. Grab some wood and put it back together while I tidy up the place. Okay. Can now be used to build rooms and craft furnitures. I need it. Did you get that workbench fixed? Like brand spanking new. It's good. Enough. Ugh, thanks. Excuse me. What you gonna do? You have plenty of time to get better. Now, humans got over the cold stone floors and itchy hay a while ago. They would much rather sleep on a clean, soft, springy surface. Here, this is none of those things, but it'll do. Port Voyage has new items available. Visit the shop to find new items available for purchase. Unlocked a new crafting recipe, shabby pallet bed recipe. Go make one at the workbench. Do I have a say in do I have a say in making it? Okay. Do I have to go to the thing first? Shabby wooden bed recipe. Do I already... It made it sound like I already had it. I don't want to buy it if I've already got it. Well, I can zoom in and out. Okay. So maybe I understood that wrong. Maybe I do have to buy it. Okay. It made it sound like he gave me the recipe. Okay. I've accidentally taken the walls away. I've no idea. Okay. I'm confused. So I did just buy the recipe. Let me talk to him again. Can make a bed using the workbench. Come back when you've got one. That's not helpful. Using the workbench. Craft a bed. Okay. Okay. Crafting. There we are. Okay. I've got the sheets and the plywood planks. Why isn't it doing it? What? How do I? Oh, just one. Oh, that was it. Okay. I thought maybe I had like an animation or something. Able to make that bed. Yeah. Didn't think it could look worse than the schematics, but here we are. Oh, I mean, excellent. You're doing so well. Better than mine back home. That's just sad. Well, hurry along and put it to good use. Make a bedroom and put the bed in it. Okay, use the workbench to build and edit rooms within the cabins of your resorts. So I've got to do a room first. But do I need to... Do I need to... Do I need to buy a room DIY? Wardrobe, footrest. No. You're going to tell me how to make a room? Come back after you've built a functional bedroom. Using the workbench, build a functional bedroom. Build room. Okay, the hammer. Bedroom. Okay. Do that. And the door is there. Doing that will discard changes you've done to bedroom 1. Are you sure? And mine. Okay. So now I'm out. No. Can I? How do I get out? Seriously, come on. How do I leave? How do I be a bear again? Okay. Okay, so do I just destroy... Oh, I don't get that. How do I complete the room? How do I complete the room? Build the room. Door. There. What now? Do I put the bed down? Okay, I can put my bed there. I'll give you a shelf. Happy fish plaque. Well, that won't let me do that because I'm assuming I need to unlock walls or something, maybe. So how... The room is free, ready to be occupied. Everything is in tip-top shape. Do I want to add a window? Okay, I'll put a window in. And now nothing moves. Why? Okay, so I'm out now. How do I get back down to, how do I get back down to that wheel where the hammer is? It'll only let me go around inventory. I don't get how I leave to go back into the wheel. No, I don't want to leave the... I don't want to destroy my bedroom. But I can't get out of my inventory. See, this, I think, is where you're better off with the mouse. But moving the character is annoying as hell with a keyboard for me. Okay, so can I unplug my controller and it will let me go here? Doing that would discard range is never mind. How do I create room? Okay, this is what I needed to be up here. How does that happen? Okay. Build a functional bedroom. Right. That's annoying. Right, the bedroom's been built. Right, it can't be taken away from me now. Okay. Were you able to make that bedroom? Eventually. Yes, sir. Stains and all. Brilliant. I almost prefer it to the dead tree I used to sleep in. You encourage weird. Alright, now this is the most important step. Humans always need to feed their false sense of superiority by having someone around that can look down on. You sure seem to know a lot about that. So we're going to need to make them feel welcome by putting down a little table at the front of the house that tells them where to go. And a little black book to keep the records from the shark. Ah yes, here's how you make it. Quite straightforward, really. Front desk recipe. After you've made it, put it down in the shed and then it's time to rake in the dough. So I'm assuming that's something I've got to go and buy. It's not just here. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Front desk recipe. I've got the stuff needed for it. And can I make it? This is not coming easy. This is what I was dreading. This is not self-explanatory to me. I feel like this should be more logical. I don't want to build room. Crafting. Front desk. And I've got the stuff that's needed for it. Yeah, so how do we do it? Oh, I've done two by mistake. Okay. I've got to push the joystick. Right, I've accidentally made two. Brilliant. So, how do I need to place it? I think I need to place it from here. No. Yeah, I made two front desks by mistake. And I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see it to place it. this is irritating. Inventory. Front desk. Okay. Right, now I can see it. Front desk. Okay. Did you place the front desk? Again, eventually. Yeah, it's in there. That looks good. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a natural, Hank. Such a fast learner. It's not that great. It took me forever and there's barely anything in there. Are they even going to like it? You sure know how to take a compliment. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Go talk to Sharky Boy. Tell him we've got his joint ready. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. Hello, we'd like to have some humans over. Congratulations, your premium property is now listed on the network. Time had come to unleash something both intriguing and unfortunate on Silver Valley. People. These dewy, mostly hairless creatures were a controversial topic in the neighbourhood. Some thought they were godly beings foraging the world with their magical machines, mostly because they left behind food and other stuff that animals liked. Others would throw a fit of rage, calling them unqualified harbingers of doom. A bit dramatic, if you asked Hank. All he knew for sure is what his mum always said. Keep your distance. So much for that. You can now start earning hardly life-changing income. Simply accept your first guest through the front desk and give them the experience of a lifetime. Hello! Apparently I need to be at the front desk. Dinky Shed Timber Crossing. Okay. And I can't move down to guest requests. How do I move down? Oh, there we go. Whoever you are, Oriel Vlasiu. Assign. Okay, so she's in there. No reviews yet. Okay. Is she in? Active guest, no. Arrives tomorrow. Okay. Right. Okay. Using front desk, accept your first guest. Did that. I'll talk to you again. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat. Got a human on the way. Congratulations, you are now on your way to financial independence. In actuality, you are much, much closer to financial ruin. But you have a head start, and that probably means something. In any case, make sure you keep up with the guest demands, as they tend to become pickier and pickier. Sadly, an issue that technology hasn't been able to solve yet. Okay. What now? Nothing. So we're going. So what do I do now? Do I need to go home? Oh, you're exclaiming. Okay. Alert, alert. Looks like your premium property is lacking in the old P department. Hey, I don't. Prestige. Well, that means the decoration levels of your property aren't up to our low, low standards. It's ugly. But it looks just like my room. In order to attract more lucrative guests, just make your properties more appealing by adding non-essential ornamental furniture and knickknacks. Guests go crazy for knickknacks. What uncomfortable sentence. Raise the property prestige level to a satisfying degree before returning. Okay. Don't mind me, just living the wood life. Okay, so I'm assuming I've got to go to you. I mean, so is it just a wardrobe and a footrest? Hold on. No. Why, when I click on footrest, does it give me a bed? Oh god, it's so annoying. I really hate walking around with WASD, but it seems to be unplayable otherwise. You can't afford that, okay? I've got a footrest. Right. I wish you could steer him around with the mouse instead. I can't explain it, but I find WASD so uncomfortable. Right. Footrest. How do I? What do I do now then? Crafting. It's not there. I've no idea. Oh, this is annoying. So I think maybe show walls at the moment is pretty good. It's probably better. Crafting. I can make a front desk and I can make a bed. I've got the recipe for this. What should Sing do with it? What's going on? recipe. I'm confused. I think it's leaning into a management sim, and I tend to not be able to get my head around those. Buy blueprints from Pawn Voyage. Yes. Gather the materials, craft that table, open the crafting menu, select your learned item. But, like, I'm doing that. Unlocked a new craft. I needed to right click it. Where was the information that I needed to right click it? Where did I get told that? I'm so annoyed. That I really don't like. I feel like this has been designed with the assumption that you already know how to play this kind of game. And I don't like management sims, so I don't already know how to play this kind of game. Right, so I got one. Then you go in here. Where is it? Did I hallucinate just making that? Assuming we want that to be like a bedside table, and that's there. Can I put this on the wall now? Ah, I can put something on the wall. There you go, I've put something on the wall. Okay. Right, so is that better? Or is it still deemed shit? Properties prestige still too low. But where do I get money? It said I didn't have enough money for a wardrobe. I've only got 40. I'm hitting my don't care anymore wall. I'm hitting my don't care anymore wall. Okay. My issue is I really don't like moving a character with WASD. It doesn't come natural to me, and I have to use my left hand. I don't like that either. I prefer to use a controller for moving a character around. But the way the whole thing is designed, a controller is unbearable to select in all these different windows and different options and close things and move from one thing to another. That has to be done with the mouse. So I have to unplug my controller to do anything else other than move the character around, then plug the controller back in, to be able to move the character around in a way I can find bearable. And it's just looking so much like a management sim, and I really don't like them. I've not found one really. I can't think of any that I've liked so far. So yeah, as I was dreading, I did when we first started, I thought, okay, this is promising, this is better than Paleo Pines. I can get my head around this. And as soon as it got to the management sim stuff, a door inside my head went slam. That was me trying Bear and Breakfast. We're not seeing that again. We're not seeing that again. I'm done. It's not my... I'm aware people love it. And I'm aware people love those type of games. I get annoyed really quickly. So we're done. I try. I never just say no. I try. Well, no, I do say no if it's just a combat game. I'm not playing a combat game. I'm bored out my skull just thinking about it. But we're done. I will see you next time I see you. And I got about an hour out of that before I was like, nope. It's not really... I don't think it's playable with a controller. I think it's unplayable with a controller. And I just can't stand moving a character with WASD. So, we part ways. And I will see you next time.